What's up, everybody? Um, so this is not even working. What's going on? Okay, there we go. Try to play Warframe again. Last time it didn't let me in because I was doing like my password. I haven't played Warframe in like 2 years, so it wasn't letting me in. It blocked me out. Going back into it now, and it looks like my Steam is not responding. That's annoying. Let's see. Steam is acting up. Everything acting up. Open my Discord. I need glasses. Really need glasses. My doctor told me I needed glasses back in 2015. I was just like one of those people like, what? I don't need glasses. But now I was just like, I be squinting. I think it's just like my eyes probably aren't staying still. So, but let's see. Yeah, there we go. Log right back in. Good. Downloads. Hopefully it's there. Nope, it's not. And I got an update for Mafia 3 coming out. And it says I played 11 hours of Warframe. That is such a lie. I haven't played Warframe. Like the last time I played Warframe, I probably played like 2 hours. Not even 2 hours. Less than 2 hours. And I beat like the first mission and like didn't give a crap about the game. It's like one of the best free to plays that's out like that in Apex Legends. Like the best two, I'd say, free to plays out there. I wouldn't even put Fortnite on that shit. Like Fortnite to me is such a kid's game. Like if Fortnite came out when I was like 17, I would probably be on Fortnite. No. So let's try. Okay, so I gotta verify my info. So to go to my Yahoo. It's too loud. Turn on like 16. And I've been getting my chats late. Like I do multi-streaming. Yeah, what's the face? Put up another. I'm crushing on that girl hard. It'll be dark. It's too dark. And stuff is too bright now. I just can't take it. Let's go to spam. Come on, show me my spam. Let's go back to spam. Shit, dead ass deleted my spam. Oh, this is my other one. It's my Dr. Hardin one. I don't even remember logging into that one. Yeah, little game. Okay, Warframe. 98885. All right, let me in. And I think all my games went to Windows. Yeah, I don't care about none of the storyline with this game.
Welcome back, operator.
I made myself a mage.
Operator can enable the mod signal now.
So
Ordis will be delighted to show you how to upgrade your arsenal. May I recommend fire?
I miss Mixer. Mixer was my joint. Playing that. We'll play. I hit milestone 5 or something. Okay. And then they do it. Interface display. And switch it to full screen. I'll do full screen borderless. There we go. I got good sensitivity on my Giovanna, she's a track star. Got me a gun and everything on here. So tonight is gonna be a sleepless night. I think the next 2 nights is gonna be sleepless just because I'm gonna sleep on transportation, like back down south. I got pretty much everything I need to do. I got it handled. I got my letters, so I can send off my mail. That's what we're doing now in COVID times. It's back to the 1862. Sending letters all over the freaking place. Ether, I'm sorry I didn't answer you. I don't know when that chat came in. Last time I was waiting on food was like yesterday. Like today, I didn't eat out. Somebody brought me food.
Ordis patiently awaits compliance in using the new arsenal features. It is for the operator's own good.
I don't feel like doing all this upgrade crap.
Operator. There are hundreds of these models in the field. If my calculations are correct, there are exactly a lot of possibilities. Install the mod before we can continue.
Thanks for helping me out back there. I'm in your debt.
I just want to kill some people real quick in this game. That's why, I don't like this game. But no. I'll say it's not something I'm playing like leveling up in. Basically because it's just, I just don't like the way it's built up around here. But and on top of that, I got games that I paid for that I would much rather play. Like that's like a lot of things the way I am too. Like if I paid for a game, I damn sure play it and want to beat it, even though like I might put it off. And where to now? And it's, oh my god, there's so much storyline in this, and since it's free to play, like they just expand on it forever. And like I haven't like played this game in so long, so I know they expanded more. This is like one of those endless games where it's endless. Like one game I want to get into though is EVE Online. Like before I got like my gaming PC in high school, and even like and I was reading on games, like EVE Online caught my attention the most. It was just that when I was in high school, I was playing like Grand Theft Auto like every day and stuff like that for PC, and maybe like a couple other joints. Racing games, I was big on racing games too. I want a mission. Where is the mission? I want a mission. Give me a mission. Because I dead ass will end this game and delete it and put something else on. News. Markets. Yeah, and then those in-game buying shit, I just don't like that stuff either. Like I can understand like DLCs and stuff like that, like they're doing with Destiny. All right, so upgrade. I already got 2. I don't got no. Like 43,000 piece ups, but I think I'll get this. The level up is pretty fast in this game. I remember like one girl I used to stream, like she got me into the streaming joint. She ended up having like a crap load of stuff. I'm definitely getting this. This is like, yeah, I definitely want to change this guy's look so he looks more masculine. And it says I need platinum to get it. Fuck y'all. And I still can't get a mission. Another thing that's annoying in this game is like everybody's like on it and like chatting at the bottom. I'm exiting the game. Warframe, I was just like in the mood and just like, oh, I'll just play Warframe. But like now I turned it on, I'm like, I see why I didn't play this game. Like I was never like into it. I was just curious about it because everybody was playing it on streaming and in my like Facebook groups and stuff like that. They would talk about Warframe. Warframe's not a game for me. Yeah, thank you, Warframe, but not really needed around here. I need a different game to play. Absolver's like totally dead. It was popping when I got it because it was in a pack, so like a whole bunch of people played it in the pack. But now it's just like a dead ass game. I don't want to replay Bully right now. I'll do that later because I always get close to beating that game and then I'll delete it and then I won't get and then I lose all my information. Like it's one of those games that they don't let me have it on the cloud. And Mafia 2, Mafia 3 are like the same amount of gigabytes. Yeah, I got like a 500 gig, what you call it, but I don't have space at all. Like I only got like 100 gigs or so free for like games. So, for Honor Scene's pretty good. I want to do something with a storyline that I just beat. I'm thinking I'll go Grand Theft Auto 4, LA Noire. And I hope they updated Grand Theft Auto 4 so I don't have to have that dumbass X Live. They have the Xbox Live or Windows Live on there where you have to have that damn account in order to save. I was playing episodes from Liberty City, trying to beat it. Like I pretty much beat Grand Theft Auto 4, but I didn't. I'll do Grand Theft Auto 4 just because the nostalgia of being in like high school when that game came out, and I had it on my gaming PC, but I ended up deleting it because I think I couldn't save it because of the Xbox Live account thing. That was like their anti. Yeah, in high school I didn't buy games at all for PC. I just straight hacked them all. You know what I'm saying? I like Vice City, San Andreas. I hacked them. I had Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 3 for Xbox, but my sister ended up scratching them up, so I was fucking pissed. Oh, I do got Eve, but Eve you gotta play with a keyboard and mouse, and I'm not keyboard and mousing right now. Like I'll do that when my batteries die from my controller. I was making it far in Batman, but I don't really want to do Batman. And all right, so I got that downloading. Got Code School. I go back into it. They were doing some pretty cool stuff with the object oriented programming. Awesome. Like I really recommend Ngon to like anybody who's like in the geek culture who just wants to get into like programming, wants to stay up on like certain type of gaming and get insider like stuff like that, like technology information, whatever. Really cool. And I think writer Amy stopped streaming. I think I'm gonna get Detroit Become Human. Just because it has Detroit in the title, and I like Detroit. I just don't like going there. Like as an adult, like when I was a kid, I loved going to Detroit, seeing my family. But when I got grown, I started seeing like how sad it was up there, and like how poor people were. It's like, oh my god, it's so sad. And then like watching the news down there, seeing like all the crimes that happen, like it's like bizarre shit that goes down in Detroit, and I just didn't want to be around it anymore. But now that I'm older, I'll visit like my family up there, especially because you got like your aunts and uncles, and you know they get older, so you want to go and say what's up to them. You know what I'm saying, and cherish it. Because like one thing I didn't do that I regret is like I didn't go and see my grandparents as an adult, so I missed them, and they just started dropping. Like my grandmother died when I was in high school. My grandfather died when I was in. I mean, not in. She died when I was in college. My grandfather died a little bit after I graduated. Dead Rising, that's an awesome ass game, like hack and slash. If you got the time to give that type of energy, I think I have to pick something that I can play with my controller. I miss playing Assassin's Creed. I got to get an Xbox controller or like a another type of controller that I can that works with other games. Most likely an Xbox controller. I get a decent one that's like used or something. And I definitely want to get my Xbox subscription back. That was that meant a lot to me. Shoot, I should try to beat the Bureau, the XCOM game. That's the best one that came out because you're actually going around shooting stuff. Like with the other ones, it's just like strategy, and I really didn't like it. Like that's why I didn't get those. I just got that one. I'm perfectly fine with just this one because like I like strategy games, but I have to be down with it. Like how it is like Halo or something like that. Uh, Hitman seems like a good one. Homefront. Have to get back into. I'll do Homefront like next month, and then I'll do Lucius like next month too. But I want to get through like the Mafia games, and having Grand Theft Auto on here would like definitely be good for me to like. All right, I'm playing Grand Theft Auto, then I switched up Mafia or something like that. Postal Redo, I'm almost done beating that. Rainbow Six Siege, I'm not competitive, so I should have like no business playing like 90% of the time I get on there. Like I was only competitive like for like a little bit, but I'm not good at that game, and I'll download Saints Row. That's another game I'll download. Saints Row 4, I'll download that. Last time I played it was 3 years ago. 3 freaking years ago was the last time I played Saints Row. And that's like the bootleg Grand Theft Auto.
very proud of myself for yesterday. Just because of the fact that like I feel like I'm a very shy person, and like whenever I purposely go out of my comfort zone, it feels like very fulfilling.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get like the old AAA games and just beat like cult games. Just so, because those games are like the games that if you don't play them, you feel like left out. And like, and then I think I'm gonna get Sleeping Dogs again, put back on here. I think the last time I played Sleeping Dogs, it still saved over to the next one. And then probably like by the time summer comes, I'm gonna get like all the Yakuzas and play those. And definitely get the Watch Dogs and knock those out. And The Witcher, start up on Zombie Army.
Tell y'all something real personal.
If you don't want to hear something that's kind of gross, plug your ears, okay? Plug your ears.
So I'm pretty good now. Like my Warhammer series,
Okay.
I gotta beat Space Marine. I have Total War 3.
One thing that I've
They just expanded it.
like when I get
I
really
beat it like halfway. Because they only had like 8 missions or something like that. I think it gets longer and longer as you go through.
It's so weird. It's so weird because I'm like, I've never like I feel like for the longest time I never experienced something like that because like not even gonna lie, I feel like I've been in my comfort zone for too long. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I haven't done anything like really big that felt very outside of my comfort zone. And like but yeah, anyways, I just did I get like started to like eat stuff, you know what I mean? Literally though, and it's just like I'm like, what the hell? Yes, hyper. I hate it. I hate it. It's good to get out of that zone when you grow. Oh, for sure. And that's the thing. It's like the more I do things that are like legitimately outside of my comfort zone, I know that that will like go away most likely. Or maybe it won't. Who knows? Maybe that's just who I am. Maybe it'll stay forever.
Well, they're doing a speedrun Grand Theft Auto 4 right now.
Yeah, no, like yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Is she talking about like taking a poop or something?
Completely honest, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's an, okay. Sorry, just back to the video thing too, for the video suggestion channel. I did mention I forgot about this, but I did mention that I'm totally down to watch like there's a lot of like horror short films and stuff on YouTube as well that I would love to watch.
Oh, this girl giving away $50 on Cash App? What's up? I don't even use Cash App. Like, I use my sister's Cash App. Like, just because it's just annoying. Elder Scrolls Online. Like, they haven't came out with another Elder Scrolls since they came out online. I think that's going to happen again with Grand Theft Auto. Because, like, once your game and you do, like, the online, it, like, kills offline, whatever. And I beat Grand Theft Auto 5 like 3 years ago. I mean, it's going on like 3 years ago since I beat it. Took me like a year to beat because I was just lollygagging with the shit. But I beat it. Then I started doing online. Then I saw online for what it was. It's just like you're grinding on there and just get a whole bunch of fake money and all that stuff. And when I play games, I like to have real money. Like there were esports competitions where I can just like bank up, but I just didn't feel like it. And then like Grand Theft Auto to me was like so easy. Like when it came to being online and going against other people, like on like when they had like their death matches and all that stuff, it was just too easy to kill people and all that stuff. So I just went for things that were more challenging like PUBG and like other stuff. I think this thing like closed down. Oh yeah, they shut down like the brightness on the thing. I was talking about that like the other stream or a couple streams ago. But it is what it is. Like I love streaming off my phone. It's just in doing IRL. Like when I hook up the rig and everything, that's cool too. And I'm gonna start doing that again once I get me a new webcam. But most times, I just like to just do it off the phone, IRL status, because I'm more of that kind of a streamer. Like I noticed that about myself, and then on top of that, I get more like people jumping in on conversations, and then like rule number one on like any type of business you want to open, your first customers are people that you already know, or your first fans are the people that you already know. So I would stream on like Facebook on my wall, and then do YouTube and everything else. Like, but pretty soon I'm gonna start opening it up to TikTok and like what's another one? Instagram, do Facebook and Twitch. Those are gonna be my mains now, especially with Mixer going. That kind of hurt like a lot of my business because Mixer was my joint. Like that was what everything was for me, was just Mixer. So I'm gonna start switching it up to like another another one, and then start broadcasting on those. And it's all right. You know what I'm saying? You get on and you get along. You know what I'm saying? RIP to Mixer. Now Mixer is like they put everything into Facebook. Like that's who got they. You know what I'm saying? They whole entire stuff. And I think it helped out too because I got my gamer page and all my status and everything way quicker on Facebook just from the Mixer going over there. I was on my way for Mixer, like about to be everything. But Mixer was strict. It was banning me like every month. They banned me for saying the N-word. They banned me for having my shirt off. They banned me. And I always had to hit them up and get back on. But yeah, RIP Mixer. That was my joint. There was like a girl who told me about Mixer too. She was fine as hell. She worked at a Microsoft store. You know what I'm saying? But I lost contact with her. It's okay. They got the anybody see the FNF Next? Like the football league? For the Fans Network. 2K has another football game. What are they playing? SFL. Well, 2K, I guess they got another football game coming out. You know, they got EA's coming out with another college game, and they giving the players money. That's good. When I was in college, they didn't give us shit. They gave us like $20 when we went to the mall. So it's good that, you know what I'm saying, my generation was fighting for players to get paid just because, you know what I'm saying, some teams, they make like $500 million off their college football team. It's like TV, merchandise, ticket sales, sponsorships. And then you go out there, you break your leg, your knee, or you get a concussion, and you don't even have long-term health care for a lifelong, you know what I'm saying, something that's lingering for you for the rest of your life. Like, that's why I got out of football. I saw it as a racket. And then being black, they sit there and act like they doing you a favor just because you playing a freaking ball game. I'm like, listen, man, I ain't out here to be disrespected or nothing like that. So I put everything into lacrosse and track and field. I ended up playing pro lacrosse in college, and then doing track and field. I wasn't beat. Like, I was like, y'all disrespecting me crazy out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It happened, and I noticed that shit when I was in high school. I was playing freshman football. I was like, I might not even play my senior year. You know what I'm saying? Just because I started seeing how other people was getting treated. You know what I'm saying? The most successful players, like, on the team from, like, my era, like, they went to different schools and ended up making it to the next joint, like, going to prep school or going, you know what I'm saying, on the other side of town, even though, like, you know what I'm saying, they moved in with their mom or something and went to the school out that way. And, like, they was treating me like, I wouldn't say slavery, but they act like they doing you a favor for playing for free in high school. So I was like, y'all act like this in high school. God only knows what they acting like in college, and heaven forbid what they acting like when you turn pro. And I saw all that stuff, and I was like, I got to get out of this sport. You know what I'm saying? I love football, but I had to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I ain't trying to I ain't trying to sit up here and get hurt or something. And I did get hurt. I got hurt like a few times, and I bailed out of the sport like after my concussion. You know what I'm saying? And then after my second concussion, I bailed out even more because they sat there and begged me to come back. And I hurt my leg too, like my junior year. And I was out the whole entire season. I came back like the Thanksgiving game started. You know what I'm saying? I was killing it. But I was like, man, I'm out of this. Like I was just getting disrespected. You know what I'm saying? I was fighting. And then they gave me an award my senior year, basically because my political standpoints and all that stuff. I didn't even care. I didn't even go to the awards. I was like, man, forget that. And then that movie Concussion came out with Will Smith. I was like, yeah, that's basically me.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
let's say you're interested in this game. You would like to make games.
Let me go to episode 2. Like object-based programming is my shit. Like I love it. Like I truly admire scientists and politicians. Those are like my two go-tos. Those are my two fields, like politics and computer science. That's where everything is for me. And I do gotta fill out this astronaut application. That's what I want to do.
Everybody in chat, for those of you watching in chat.
Get the USA jobs, pull that shit up. And I'm just doing this for fun, but at the same time, I'm pretty much serious. This is like a dream for me to be an astronaut.
It's pretty intense this week. What are we doing this week? We are gonna get more stuff moving around. Nice.
They got astronomers, physicists.
And we're gonna do a lot more conditions. We're gonna write more functions. And maybe a little.
And I wanted to be an astronomer when I was a kid. A scientist. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I wanted to do music, and I did music. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't.
Make a little spaceship. Did you
Job application. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. And I fixed the case where
astronaut candidate.
The class starts now.
Okay, so what does it say? More than 12,000 people applied to be an astronaut between March and 2020. The astronaut selection committee is now in process of reviewing those applications. NASA expects to announce the selections mid-21. During the application process, very depending on your background. Applications must be submitted through the personal USA jobs. Applicants with flight experience.
Follow up, or if you didn't practice after between the two episodes, that's fine. It's still important. It's very important to practice regularly, but that's the part on anyway. So last time we talked about 3 concepts. Well, actually, we talked about 4.
And I was like, I'm gonna go to the Air Force so I can be an astronomer. I mean, a astronaut. But they don't have the job up.
Holds the value. A variable is a way to store numbers in memory. Close enough to what I said. It's
Yeah,
correct as well.
the applications ain't there.
Here's an example. We have a number.
All they got is the flight systems operator.
We name it something right here, and we put a value in it equals 20. We put a
Computer scientist, Marine Corps, Department of Navy, Pentagon, Arlington.
Another way, same thing. In current year is equal to 2018. After we have declared it.
Oh, they only paying you $35,000
So we don't have to put the end.
on a start off like that. Man, I'll fucking go to the Marine Corps and do their job with them. No thanks. Okay.
A name, a value. And after you declare it for the first time, you cannot change the type.
Term 2 years.
A variable to set a value for another variable or its own variable. Okay. Concept number 2. Conditions. Are you still asked variable questions? Hello, variable. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? And the answers can only be true or false. You can't ask, like, what are you? You have to say, are you this? If your answer is what it is, I think we can figure a problem. Then we have the singularity on our hand. right?
Yeah, this is something I do in like
For example, we
4
say
to 6 years. That's what type of experience level I'll do that.
We will go into more
Like-
of them later, but one of them is called this business.
Like in like 4 years,
Current year is
I'm gonna apply for like a government job.
to the millennium.
That's way more suitable. I'm 31. I'm young. You know what I'm saying? To like people in their 20s, 30s, like, oh, you're old. But once you hit 30, you're like, yeah, I'm old, but I'm not old. You know what I'm saying? I'm still young. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna consider myself old until I'm like 55. Like, and I'll consider myself a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? When I'm 35, I consider myself a grown ass man now. But 25 was like that. 25 is when you're a grown ass man, and then when you hit your 30s, that's like nobody can tell you that you're not a grown ass man. And then once you hit, Patrick S. Smith wants to send me a message on Instagram. And when you hit your 30s, that's like your true adulthood. Like you're truly an adult when you're 30. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be having like dumb stuff happen in your life. And then when you're in your 40s, that's your midlife, and you dealing with that.
Hiding complexity by creating a layer above it. An example I like to use is if you think of a car. Do you know what happens when you press the gas pedal in a car?
Yes, you go forward.
Go forward.
Unless you're not in gear.
Not in gear. So let's say you are in gear and you press the gas pedal, and if the car is running.
Oh shit.
So we have two conditions here. If car is running and is in gear, right? So both have to be
I think I'm definitely going to
when you press the gas pedal, the car goes forward.
find what I'm looking for.
So do you know how?
She living out there in D.C.
Do you know all the technical details
This year.
of what happens when you press the gas pedal?
No, I don't.
Do you care?
Something spins and it goes
Yeah.
forward.
Do you care?
No, the function. Good.
If it functions. What a lovely word. What a lovely word.
I didn't even do that on purpose.
No, that's good. I caught it. And if you switch
So like one girl that
okay, if you press the gas pedal,
she opened up like her own like little massage joint. She did like psychology and like criminal justice, and she was like in the Air Force. She has like her own like little massage joint now. So I sent her a message saying break my back.
And that is an abstraction. You press the gas pedal, that is the interface, and then the car goes forward. So in our last episode, we
Who are you, Patrick Smith 1000?
that creates the basic
Millionaire mentor, advisor.
well, not only
Says
will
when
call
now share my success with you all investors marketing. You're gonna see.
sweet.
Let me go to your website, AmScott,
That I found
AMSOT.
from the last episode. I saw
the money
you had
superstore.
some trouble with the functions in that.
Oh,
How you write functions.
you do money orders and shit? Please tell me like you own the money order place. So basically, like you're a check cashier guy.
Seems to help. It doesn't mean it does help.
So let's have a conversation.
We just dropped a lot of frames again.
Just with that again? Okay.
With that, just for everybody, so it won't be relevant to people watching.
Let's say hello.
The reason we are dropping a lot
I had to block one lady on here. She just kept having dumbass conversations with me. And it was just like, I could tell she was like trying to holler at me or something like that. And she lived down in like LA.
And I saw
But I was just, the whole time, I was like, cut to the chase, which is,
the idea is
this isn't going anywhere. So I just like blocked her. She'll contact me at like weird times and just like try to talk to me.
how they are called.
Like,
I'm
I'm a Devo, you know,
Somebody.
a little bit. Like, come on now. Stop
So, yeah, this is
trying to talk to me and it's not going anywhere. Like, I understand friendly conversation and I understand stuff like that, but it's like, if you have like no intentions behind your words, and I had to learn that too, because I used to be one of those people try to talk to a cute girl, be talking to them, oh hey, how you doing, like on the daily and stuff like that. But if you ain't trying to cut to the chase, like, oh, you know what I'm saying, you look good, I'm trying to take you out, or just like not necessarily that way, but you know what I'm saying, the energy of like, yeah, when we gonna get together. You know what I'm saying? You free this day, you free that day. Let's do this, that. Let's go on a trip here, or do this or do that. You ain't trying to do all that. You shouldn't. You trying to get it.
But the plus always takes two numbers. But can you read from this view?
Yeah, I just sent him a message on the.
Ignore what what you learn at school about like which one is done first. It is obvious from there which one should be done first.
Then just assume the leftmost one,
Leftmost one, sure.
first one.
Yeah.
So now you sent me a message. I'm doing great here, actually.
But it's not obvious from this one.
Okay.
So, let's go back to
God.
2 + 2.
I'm from Austin, Texas. How about you?
Back to 2 + 2.
I'm
Let
from,
me do one thing.
let's just say New Jersey, even though I'm about to dip out of here. I hope this ain't no dumbass stuff. Let me take my phone with me.
So, can I do this?
Ugh. Says he's typing right now.
I just moved plus. Now it doesn't work. Now you're positive
Oh, no.
23. Positive 23.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So if we think about it the same way, what is the thing I want to do? I want to do a plus. What is the thing I want to do it on? 2 and 3. Okay?
Yeah.
Seems good. So if I then want to add 2 to 3,
Patterson. Here, nice to meet
I
you.
want to add 2.
Nice to meet you
and I
too.
want to add the result of 3 and 4. So in that case, it is more obvious which one should be done first.
Start with
Nice
3
to meet you
and 4.
too.
Which will resolve into 7. And then you can add 2 to
What
7.
do you
Okay. But
need
this syntax is a little confusing.
beef
Okay. So
for?
let me clear up a little bit because you said like it's 22. Yeah. Let me add a comma.
What do you need me for?
Okay. It's the same idea.
Might log out for a little bit, guys. Stuff's getting pretty intense over here.
The list of numbers we want to add together.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, y'all. I'm gonna be back.
We want to add together 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna be back in just a little bit.
And the comma was
Probably 10 o'clock
But
or like in the middle of the night too.
segmented out, right?
But I'm just getting back into the stream stuff. Everybody just, you know what I'm saying, check out my streams, listen to my music, yada, yada, yada. Follow me on my social networks. I'll check in later. Y'all check me out. I need a haircut.
So let me do another thing to help.
I got my gap too.
Let me add.
I feel like my gap got bigger. I'm gonna get it closed again. Like, that's sad. Like when you get braces and then you done and you get a gap. And my bottom, impeccable. Top, on side was good. And then twice even when they pulled out teeth, it's like on I hear
We want to do the action plus.
it's coming apart too.
Then we open parentheses.
Good thing I got white teeth.
What do we want to
Started brushing my teeth again.
plus on? So T. Okay, that's easy enough.
Like really like aggressively brushing my teeth.
I'm lost. Okay, I got this.
But
I understand it so far.
Good.
yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back.